New York, and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Guys, he's been fighting for this, and we've been talking about it. Meek Mill has been granted a new hearing in front of a Superior Court judge, okay? So his team will have a chance to advocate for Meek, his original conviction, to be overturned in front of a Pennsylvania Superior Court. Not Judge Janice Brinkley, the one, who has been accused of having a personal vendetta against him.
She's out of here.
Yeah, so the hearing is scheduled for July 16th at 3:30 p.m. He's been waiting for this.
What's the original charge?
Oh, my God. What was it? It was just a lot of bogus charges with, like, a cop who was already accused of being a crooked cop. You know what I mean? And it was they had proven that he had all these, like, strikes against him. And so it was already super fishy.
Right. So he'll get a fair trial now.
Basically.
Okay. Meek Melly.
I mean,
let's hope.
Just wait.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
With the spotlight on and all of this.
Hopefully.
And now, Laura, this is going to address the original arrest from when he was 19 years old.
Right.
8 or whatever he was, 18, 19.
Yeah.
Where cops claim Meek Mill was walking out of a store and pulled out a gun on 2 cops in Philly.
Maybe it was 3 cops.
The original claim.
And they all had guns. Remember?
They're cops. Of course they had guns.
No, I think the guns were like drawn, I believe.
And Meek Mill just was like, nah, stand down. At 19, pulled the gun on cops. And he didn't get shot. He got beat up.
And he let you tell the story.
Yeah, right.
And he got beat up pretty bad, too.
Yeah.
But
so now he's going to court for that now?
Well, because that was the beginning,
He wants to get it overturned, which then would, I guess, change all his probation and all that.
Because he's been in trouble because of that specific incident.
Right.
So it basically would kind of like
clear him up.
Clear everything up.
10 years later. Maybe more.
Prayers up.
He said he's been in trouble with the law since he was like in his teens, right? Yeah, in his teens. Imagine, he's like 30. Yeah. He's been dealing with this his whole life.
And there's people out here going through the exact same thing. This is setting a precedent, too. And obviously, Meek Mill has the money, resources, and support to bring attention to this stuff. And they continue to do great work with it, too.
Do you guys see? So remember Madonna had this letter from Tupac, like a breakup letter? Mm-hmm. Basically saying, there was a breakup letter from Tupac to Madonna. That was in her house. It was like one of her personal like mementos, and one of her homegirls stole it and was like putting it up for auction and trying to get some money.
Out with, bro?
So Madonna was in court trying to be like, yo, that belongs to me.
That's my personal property.
And she just lost that fight, and now this woman is going to be able to put it up for auction on some website called GottaHaveRockandRoll.com. By the way, I went on that website. They have they have like an original like photograph of Martin Luther King up for sale, like the most random, like Elvis's like outfits, Nicki Minaj. It's just celebrity
y'all
memorabilia.
Got Martin Luther King Jr. on a rock and roll memorabilia website. That's what y'all doing out here?
Yes. It was going for like $500. So people bid on these things.
I mean, what up?
So she gets to keep the letter that she stole from
the
Madonna.
friend.
Yes.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, so she just lost all that. So Madonna thought she could get it back. Her friend's like, nah, man, I'm making some money off this.
Speaking of Madonna getting smoked out here and just
disrespected.
I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as disrespected, but I'm told Rihanna's the richest woman in entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Forbes, right?
Yep. She's the wealthiest female artist with an estimated $600 million fortune. So she's
got more than what? Madonna, Celine Dion, and Beyonce.
Yep. Madonna has $570 million, Celine Dion $450, and Beyonce $400.
That Fenty putting Rihanna over that Fenty makeup and them draws. Them draws is smoking out here.
Fenty Beauty is so successful, and so is that Savage Fenty.
Because the makeup was the first makeup for women of color, right?
No.
Well, not the first, but
no.
No.
She kind of amplified it a little bit.
There was other companies who were doing it, but she has like 40 shades. And
got you.
Honestly, people love Rihanna, and her product is actually really good.
Right, that's what I've been hearing.
So, yeah, she's killing it. And her lingerie lines is bonkers. People buy that like crazy.
Yo, when they see us, people are finally getting to find time to watch that on Netflix. I continue to see stories every day.
Amazing.
Shout out to Ava DuVernay, friend of the show. The lady who's the prosecutor, Her name is Linda Fairstein, I believe her name is.
Yeah.
Because of Central Park 5 in this new series, a nonprofit org wants to get her off of their board, and they did not know that she was on the board.
She stepped down last night.
She did step down last night.
She did.
She's been writing books. She's been doing a bunch of things. And sources say that staffer accused Fairstein of racism and pushed for her immediate removal. The CEO has asked for time to evaluate the board's concerns. The organization is called
Save Horizon.
Safe Horizon, yes. And people didn't even know she was on the board. That's a nonprofit created to aid victims of abuse and violent crimes. But after you watch When They See Us, you'll see that she's I don't know, how do you say
Wicked.
it? What's the word? Racist.
Oh, thank you.
To say the
And
least.
by the way, I have a personal friend, a black woman, who went to see this woman after she was raped, and she wouldn't take her case.
Wow.
And they went to see her on 3 different occasions to try to get representation after she was raped, and this woman wouldn't take her case.
This was back in the days?
Yes.
Wow.
This was in the 90s.
And even Ava talked about reaching out to her because, obviously when she was creating the series, she reached out to her and was trying to get her side of the story and some of the cops. And this woman was trying to negotiate on how she was going to be portrayed. And she was like, if it's not on her terms, she didn't want anything to do with it. So now she's tight because she feels like she was unfairly portrayed.
No, the facts are the facts. Let's go with the facts.
It is what it is.
Let's go with the facts, bro.
Yeah, if you look up the hashtag cancel Linda Fairstein, it's all over. And she's fighting back, calling it a mob mentality reaction. No, biatch, you're fine. People are getting to see what a piece of crap human you are.
Right. Yeah, I mean.
And I can't imagine, and this is just Central Park 5. What about all the other cases?
That's right.
That didn't
We
get the
don't
same
know.
exposure.
We do not know.